If you have a website or maybe a YouTube channel or any kind of media that starts to do well, at some point you're going to get press releases like this one I've received today from TerraMaster announcing a new NAS drive. And they'll typically contain PR photos, and that's great, except everyone gets the same photos. So it means your story or your video looks the same as everyone else's. But that can now be changed because Google Nano Banana is here, and it allows us to take these photos and create new photos that no one else has. To do this, I'm using a platform called Vosu because it contains loads of different AI models in it, so I don't need to worry about signing up to all the individual services. I'm going to go to image to image. You can see we've got Flux Connects selected, but I want to use Nano Banana. You can select up to 9 images. I only need the one, I just need the white NAS. And then I just need to add a prompt. So a prompt is just your instructions to the AI. What do you want it to do? So in this case, we want to place the NAS in a busy office environment. Let's get this generated while I read this out. It's on a desk next to a MacBook. The background is a busy environment with lots of people working on different projects. So that's now going to go away and generate it. It's normally quite quick because it's an image. And once it's done, we can actually use that image to create a video. So I've actually been experimenting with this already. So here's the first test I did. This was in a home office environment, and I even specified that it used Windows desktop, and it's done a brilliant job with that. We've got the clocks on the wall, project plan, and the NAS. But then what I wanted to do was take it into VO3, and we now get a video generated coming into the NAS. So you could use that maybe on socials or as part of B-roll if you were doing some sort of news announcement. It just helps add something fresh and new. Now look, it's generated the new image. We go to the top here. So we've got the NAS, we've got the laptop there. I think I said a MacBook. I don't know if that's a MacBook or not. And we've got a busy office environment in the background. So now if I wanted to create a video out of this, I simply go image to video. I want to select VO3 fast, just drag this onto here. And again, we need to give it a prompt. And for this, I'm just going to use just a really basic prompt. You can go quite detailed and give it lots of instructions, but I just want the camera to track around the NAS on the desk, and it's going to cost 2,500 credits. So the way this platform works is you have different things you can do. You can do text to video, image to video, character creation, all this kind of good stuff. And each action costs a set of credits. Now, the image only costs 25 credits because that's just generating an image, but this is using a very powerful model to generate video, and that costs a lot more. So here's the finished video. Let's just press play, and there you go. It's done a nice tracking shot. The people are talking in the background. Again, this would be great for a bit of B-roll if you were doing some news article, maybe a YouTube video, you're a tech reviewer, and you just wanted to cut in and say it's an office drive, blah, blah, blah. You've got a lovely little bit of B-roll to slice in and keep your viewers entertained. What if you want to place a product in your own environment rather than a generated one? Well, I've added these 2 images to Nano Banana. It's a very powerful AI model, so it can take up to 9. And then I've given it a new instruction. I've asked it to place the NAS drive in the AV unit, and I've specified it to be the top right shelf. So we're aiming for the top right one. That currently, yeah, it's done it. It's done a good job. Currently has wires and other objects, and it's removed those objects and put a nature documentary on the TV rather than that reflection. And it's done it. It's put it in the correct position. The first time I tried this, I said, place it on the top shelf, and it did so. It placed it on the top shelf, and it thought the top shelf was the one on the telly. And I said a sci-fi image, and I'm just showing you this, not just to highlight my bad prompting, but also it's put the sci-fi image and it's retained the reflection as well, which I think is quite amazing. This is what I was trying to go for with the prompt, is to get the NAS in this section here, and it's done it. But this time I asked for a nature TV program on, just because, as you saw in the last one, the blacks do cause a lot of reflection. That is true to life, whereas when it's colourful, there's far less reflections. And then just as a final experiment, I've put the image into VO3 and asked it to show the nature documentary. I don't know what it's going to look like, but let's try it out. So it's panning up, that looks good. There's a crazy nature documentary going on. This monkey's getting all over the place. But there you go, it has panned up. Now, I should have perhaps made better use of the image and panned into the NAS drive or whatever, but you get the idea. And if you want to try this kind of thing out, I'll put a link to the tool I use down below.